it was certainly dangerous for Jesus. I don't have the strength or the call to live the life of Jesus, not entirely. I've not been asked to stand in the fire as he did, but in my own way, I am learning to stop saying yes reflexively. I mean, it's just kind of on, this autopilot. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah, no problem. I can get up at 4 a.m. Not a problem. But to not feel compelled to smile at everyone, especially when people are doing harm. To stop excusing behavior that is rude or thoughtless or unjust. Stop that. Stop smiling at that. I am not willing to let injustice be. Are you? Really? No. Thank you. And I am willing to be unpopular. There's a song in Wicked that's about being popular, that we want to be popular. And it's a great song if you ever have the chance to hear it. I'm willing to say no to a certain extent. There's a character on TV, on reruns. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but it's William Shatner playing Denny Crane. And he doesn't have to say a word. All he has to say is, Denny Crane. And I love that in a way, because it's like, in a way, I think Jesus had that. He invented it before Denny Crane. It's like, I'm Jesus and I got a job to do. Jesus Christ, okay? And so for me, I want to get to the point when somebody says, what are you talking about? You're not going to give me that? You're not going to show up for that? You're not going to be that? You're not going to say yes? You're not going to fix me? You're not going to rescue me? I just want to go, Sherry Schultz. Are you with me? Yeah, and this is not personal. It's not about anybody else. It's not about not being there for someone. It's about being a strong person that we are, the strong person that we are, so that whatever it is that we give to another is potent, right? Is full and rich. I believe that Jesus' courage and power call us into our own, and he could not have reached and sustained his own power and stamina for teaching if he hadn't checked out when he needed to. He called us not to make nice, but to make heaven. To make heaven. And heaven is not a place where some people have and some people don't. So we work together in our own way, whatever our own way is, whatever our own issue is, whatever our own love is. All of us are called to work for justice and for heaven. So heaven is about standing up for others, but only when we're guided to do so. Not rescuing, not overcare, not undersleep. Caring when we get the message from inside of us that, okay, now it's time to do this. It's time to take this up. Not when we think we know the answer, but when we can support someone else's answer and someone else's strength. And when we're not guided, then we don't intercede or interfere. We refuel and we recharge. And we take that blank, quiet time and we use it and love it and let it bathe us and make us calm and centered and capable instead of always running on empty. Are you with me? So how is the word of Jesus replicated in unity? Well, women have been ordained since the very beginning when Myrtle Fillmore started the unity movement with her husband Charles. Gays have been ordained for many years, and Jesus is the teacher, our master teacher. Not Jesus is our salvation. Jesus is our master teacher, and he's someone that we are learning from still today. We have a choice about how we live and how we demonstrate power. Charles Fillmore, our co-founder, was a prophet, but he was not the last one. And he said, I reserve the right to change my mind. Life changes, spirit changes. It's like we keep unfolding, and our faith keeps blossoming and becoming. It's a process. Charles Fillmore talked to us about that. He encouraged us to keep our groove thing going. So what is the meaning of the scriptures then? Well, they are alive. They are filled with fire and fury and glory and tenacity. They are full and rich. I want to read to you what this new author said about Christianity and Jesus. He says, Lord, give us Jesus unplugged. His 7 most vital teachings have for too long been avoided or censored. Number 1, Christians are not obligated to bail out irresponsible, immature people. Christianity is not about what happens when you die. Christians should not tolerate blaming. Christians should not tolerate pandering. Christians must stand up to bullies. Christians hate, I don't want to even go there. Christians, no, it just takes too long. You know, when Jesus talked about hating your father and your mother and hating your brother and your sister, he wasn't, I don't believe that he was talking about hatred the way we think of it today. I think what he was saying is put your faith, put God first. So that's all. And then finally, Christians, I love, this is my favorite, Christians disturb the peace and welcome conflict. Now, I don't know about you, but I have not lived by that. You know, I have lived by making nice for a really long time. I'm the oldest daughter in a Catholic family. I wore a chapel veil, you know? I was good. I was very good. And at this point in my life, I'm willing and ready to take some risks, to say things that I believe are true, not here necessarily, but out in the world. I'm not willing to put up with bullies. So today, my friends in faith, I ask you to take up with a risk. I ask you to take up a cross. Whatever cross you find at your door today. You know, it might be the cross of injustice to a particular person. You don't have to smile and make nice at that cross. Just pick it up and listen and follow. Let us support one another in our walk wherever they take us, wherever those walks take us, and know that God is always there. God bless you.